Euphemisms in the modern world, inspired by the legendary George Carlin's soft language. Welcome to this unapologetic deep dive into the ridiculous world of euphemisms, where plain speech is outlawed and sugarcoating runs rampant. Just be assured that this isn't an English class. It's a wake-up call to confront the lies and how tell it like it is. Today's generation is allergic to reality, so they must use confusing vocabulary, as sometimes it can be difficult to say exactly what we mean, to avoid causing offense. We may therefore use euphemisms as a way of putting a hard truth nicely, as an amusing turn of phrase, or to avoid saying a forbidden word. But in reality, you sound like the annoying colleague who tries so hard to sound smart. Why say something directly when you can wrap it up in a layer of nonsense? Euphemisms serve three main purposes: to soften harsh truths, a way of dodging responsibility; to sound intelligent, when people want to appear smarter than they are; to avoid forbidden words, because censorship is all the rage. All right. Back in World War I, there was a condition which strained the nervous system to the limit thanks to the graphic scenes of war. It was called shell shock, to battle fatigue, to operational exhaustion, to the iconic bullshit phrase, post-traumatic stress disorder. What's next? Temporary combat-induced emotional inconvenience? Call it what it is. These soldiers were mentally and emotionally shattered. Maybe if we had stuck to the raw truth, more veterans would have gotten the help they needed. These days, disabled individuals aren't just disabled. They're differently abled, physically challenged, or special needs. What are we doing, drafting the next X-Men lineup? Even superheroes have special abilities. A-grade crash-outs are the neurodivergent, while back in the day they were called crazy. Idiots are now called the intellectually challenged, ugly people referred to as having an attraction deficiency. Let's be honest, renaming something doesn't change its reality. Blind is blind, deaf is deaf, crippled is crippled, period. There's no shame in it. There's only shame in pretending. Period. The poor are referred to as having an economic deficit, spoken of as being economically disadvantaged. Gee, I'm sure that helps when they're deciding between rent and food. Thanks to the greedy corporations that milk every penny from your pocket while rigging up the economy. Call it what it is. They're broken poor. Employees who are fired from their jobs are dismissed or let go. The CIA and FBI don't kill someone. They neutralize them, or they do depopulation for cases of mass genocide. Politicians don't lie, they provide disinformation. Endless word salads for those who don't use their brains. If you ever hear a sentence filled with buzzwords and vague language, chances are someone's trying to con you. People hate aging so much that they flip reality upside down. Old folks are now senior citizens, golden agers, or, brace yourself, 70 years young. What kind of reverse psychology is that? When you're 18, you don't say you're 18 years old. So why change the rules when you hit 70? Then you start coping so hard that you use opposites. The obsession with plastic surgery, makeup, and cringeworthy phrases just proves that people are terrified of aging and are about to stare death in the eye. Then there's the granddaddy of all euphemisms: pass away. If you're not literally passing through anything, where exactly are you going? Just say dead. It's not fun, but it's the truth. Face reality. You won't be as fast, strong, quick-witted, and alert as you are right now. However, aging will only go smoothly if you are responsible for your youth. Try asking your parents and grandparents about their experiences so far. Death makes life meaningful. If you don't face it, you don't value it. Do you remember the TikTok trend? We listen, but we don't judge? It's just an excuse to reveal laundry for high internet analytics. For example,
I'm not fat, I'm just having a calorie surplus.
Pathetic, me and shut bro, just shut up. Some content creators, especially TikTokers, desperately need their phones taken away from them. Thanks to internet censorship, the elite impose several regulations on content creators. For example, people aren't killed, they are unalived, deleted like a corrupt file on your computer, or have their life subscription terminated as if life is dependent on an insurance contract. Just commenting on the degeneracy of today gets you demonetized or even worse, shadow banned. You're forced to dance on their eggshells while the degenerates post graphic, inappropriate content that bypasses the system, as well as pandering to these deluded children's temper tantrums.
Listen up, man. Look, honesty isn't cruelty, it's clarity. True love and support mean having honest conversations, not coddling delusions. The yes man culture has turned people into fragile, easily offended shells of what they could be. There are real issues to deal with in this world, and playing word games won't solve any of them. So let's reject the nonsense and embrace reality. And to the legendary comedian George Carlin, thank you for exposing this circus before it got even worse. Let's challenge the status quo and push for a world where words mean what they're supposed to mean. Until next time, stay true, stay real, and for the love of all that's logical, stop sugarcoating everything.